characters, incidents, names, and situations used in this story are fictitious. The resemblance to any person living or dead is purely coincidental. The following video contains some horror elements and suitable for a mature audience, 16 plus. This channel and video is not for kids.
Hello friends, I am Aryan and welcome to our channel Midnight Horror Stories, where you get to hear true and scary ghost stories. In our channel, you will get to hear true and scary stories every Tuesday and Saturday. But before starting the story, all the friends who have come to this channel for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, and if you like the story, then definitely introduce yourself in the comment section. Then, let's do not take much time and start our story quickly.
How are you all friends? Look friends, even today many people feel that the ghosts and paranormal things that are talked about are only a story. But the story you are about to hear today will make you aware of the real truth. This is also the story of some such friends who plan to go on a trip and think that we will do something there so that we can be YY in the whole school. And they try to do these things in jest. But the thing with which they are playing jokes is the same thing that makes a big game with them. And look, always keep in mind one thing, that we should not come into anyone's words without knowing. Especially like strangers, we should not take anything from strangers and eat it. In the same way, we should not quickly trust their words. So let's start the story. So today's story is of 4 friends, Anuj, Nitish, Rahul and Sanjay. All 4 were school friends and had been planning to go somewhere for a long time, and their school holidays had also fallen. That's why he thought that this time he would come somewhere. And then one day they were all talking to each other and were planning to go somewhere, and then Nitish says that now the holidays have also come. If you don't plan to go anywhere now, then these holidays will be ruined like this. Then Anuj says that no, we will not let our holidays be wasted. This time they will go somewhere far away to roam. Then Rahul says that friends, I have already packed the goods, but where to go? I was thinking of going to a hill station. Then Nitish says that oh, not a hill station yaar, many more children of our school must have gone there. It won't be fun if we go to places like them. On this Anuj says, what does fun want to say? Then Nitish says that understand that we should go to such a place that all the children of our class will be surprised to hear about it. And everyone got to hear something different, and we 4 became the most popular in our school. On this Sanjay says that yes man, there is strength in Nitish's words. We should do something different. Otherwise, what will be the difference between us and the rest of the school children? Then Nitish says that it was decided that the 4 of us friends would find a place in which we got a lot of adventure, and after coming from there, we sang the praises of our bravery in our school. That's why we will also make videos to show in school. Then Anuj says, let's go to my uncle's village. I have heard many stories from his village. It's like there's a dangerous pond there, where there are strange sounds and there are many such trees which are cursed. If any urban or outsider goes there, he does not come back. If it comes, it is just his corpse. I say that's where my friends go. It's fun. Before Anuj could say anything else, Nitish interrupts him and says that he has made a fool of himself. Nor did you talk like Rahul. What will you do in such a dangerous village? We won't be able to come back from there. We don't really have to be warriors, or else we will get the status of martyrs in school. We can do something dangerous even in a normal village. To this Anuj says, what do you mean? If there is nothing interesting in the village, then what will we tell everyone, and how will we tell everyone what brave deeds we have done, and then how will we impress everyone? Then Nitish says that arey, let's go to a normal village. And then Nitish was just finishing his talk that before Rahul interrupted him and said that I understood what you are trying to say, Nitish. We will go to a normal village and go there and kill someone. Why didn't it become popular throughout our school? Hey, everyone will just talk about us. Then what is your idea? So Nitish agreed with you. Before Nitish says anything to Rahul, that Sanjay speaks and says that now Rahul, you have gone crazy. What will you kill, you fool? Even stealing can make a mistake. We will go to a village and then steal there, or then even if we commit robbery, we can be very famous in school. Everywhere we will be the only one who will be discussed. Saying this, Sanjay and Rahul start laughing, and then Nitish hits both of them on the head and says that both of you are the #1 idiot and nothing else. I can't believe I'm friends with both of you. Oh fools, if you commit theft, robbery and murder, then you don't know about the school. But they will definitely become popular among the police and then grind in jail somewhere else. Then Anuj says that, oh leave them man, you know how these two are. You tell me what can be done differently so that we become the center of attention in the school. Then Nitish says that I have a plan. Let's go to any village, but we will make it ghost by ourselves. Then Rahul says that he understood, Nitish understood everything. We will catch some ghost from here and leave it in that village. Isn't that village haunted? Then Sanjay says that he will catch 2 or 3 ghosts and take them away. Then there will be some adventure. A ghost won't work. If we are 4 ghosts will be fine. How did we 4 go? And I also know a Baba who will help us in this work. Then Nitish angrily stares at both of them and says that both of you put a finger on your mouth right now. Come on. Then both Sanjay and Rahul put a finger on their mouth out of fear, and then Nitish says that array donkeys, we will go to a normal village and make a video there and show that there is a shadow of ghosts around us. And we will do it ourselves. We will show ourselves that there are ghosts here and how we will fight those ghosts and come back from there playing on our lives. Do you understand? Then Anuj says, brilliant idea yaar Nitish. But the people of the village will not say anything. On this Nitish says that he will not let them know. We just see a nice village where we were able to do all this. Rahul then raises his other hand and gestures that he wants to say something. Then Nitish puts his head on his head and says irritatedly, yes, yes, say yes. Then Rahul happily says that friends, I'm missing my grandfather a lot. Saying this, Rahul becomes emotional, and seeing him, Sanjay also becomes emotional. Then Nitish says that hey, if we miss Dada, then what should we do? Then Rahul says that when we are all planning to go to a village, then why not go to my grandfather's village? I will meet him and we will make that video as well. Then Anuj says that Rahul is rightly saying that if we go to any village, then we go to this village. Our work will be done and we will also get it from our grandfather. Then Nitish also approves of this and says that let's go to this village. So tell me Rahul, where is your village? Then Rahul says, thank you so much friends, your children Jay. On this Nitish gets angry and says that come on, now tell me about your village. Rahul tells that friends, my village is in Allahabad. I'll send you the address. Then Anuj says that Allahabad? I have never been there before. It's just going to go on yaar. On this Nitish says that if it is okay, then we all will go to Allahabad. And then these 4 start preparing to go and take permission from their parents and go to Allahabad, Rahul's village. Rahul's village was very beautiful. There was a lot of greenery and a lot of peace. The 4 of them were very good to be there. But Nitish is looking for a place that seems a little scary. Then Sanjay says that yes friends, you guys enjoy this greenery right now. Because it looks like heaven. That's why spend a good time here. Especially you Nitish, because later you will get hell. Saying this, Sanjay starts laughing loudly, and then Nitish suddenly stops the car, and seeing this Sanjay says, what happened Nitish? Did it feel very bad about my joke? Oh, I was just kidding yaar. Then Nitish tells Sanjay that he should shut up and look at how dark the jungle is guys.
Then Anuj says on this, yes man Nitish, this forest looks darker than our future. But why did you stop the car here? We had to go to Rahul's grandfather. Then Nitish tells them all, guys, this place is perfect for us. Then Rahul says that yes man Nitish, you are absolutely right. I am having a very fast bathroom anyway. Let's go guys. Then Nitish angrily says, oh, stop here. Saying this, Nitish stops Rahul and further says, hey, I don't mean to go to the bathroom. I am saying that for the work we have come here for, I mean to make videos of our bravery, and this forest is perfect for that. Look at how scary and black this forest is. If we make a video in front of it that there is a soul here and we face it, imagine how popular we will become. Now do such a thing, take out all the things we had brought from the car to make the video. Then Anuj says to Nitish that all is fine, but what to do with the soul? Where will the soul come from? If you make a video only with this forest, it will not work. Something else would have to be shown. Then Nitish says on this, oh, so we have so many people here. Become any of the 3 souls. Let me leave it to you to decide which of you 3 will become a soul. Let's decide among ourselves. Go, Ash. Then Anuj is a little proud of it and says, oh Nitish, have you considered me like these 2? You too can become a soul or a ghost. Why did any of the 3 of us become one? I understand that you want you to be the hero and we just want these souls to be witches and hold the camera and record you. It just won't happen. We also have to become heroes. Then Nitish says, hey, what hero will you guys become? Have you ever seen your face in the mirror? Where I feel like a warrior, you've seen my body, I feel the best heroes. And where do you guys look like asthmatics? Here are the big ones, they want to be heroes. Then Anuj angrily says, what did the asthma patient say? We look like asthma patients. Then Rahul says on this, but Nitish, I have a mild cough, not asthma. Then all four of them start fighting among themselves about who will become a soul. And all of them are fighting in such a way that a girl comes there and says, why are you all fighting among yourselves? Seeing that girl, Anuj and Nitish are fascinated by her and keep looking at her. Then Nitish says that nothing madam, we were just talking like this. And Nitish is blushing a bit. And then Rahul says, yes, we keep having seizures in the sense of fighting. Then the girl says, if there is anything, tell us. Then Sanjay says, friends, we also needed someone for our video, so let's take this. Then Anuj gets a little angry at this and says, hey, what do you say, Sanjay? Where does this lady look like a witch? She looks like a heroine. How can we give them the role of a witch? Don't take it badly, ma'am, but when I make my first film in the future, I will keep you as a heroine. Then the girl says, what are you talking about? By the way, what kind of video are you making? Then Anuj says that we are making a horror video for which we needed someone. But don't worry, any of the three of us will do it. But the girl says, oh wow, we always wanted to work in horror videos, sir. Hey, listen, take us in this video too. We are ready to do any role. And then Nitish says, well, if you are so stubborn, then we will take you in our video. Then Sanjay says, but in which role? Then Anuj says that now no comedy film is being made here. If a horror film is being made, then it is obvious that they will now take it in the role of a witch. Then the girl becomes very happy and says, thank you very much, sir. I have also been a director. When a play was staged in our village, she used to write the story and become its director. Can I be the director in your video? Then Nitish says, yes, absolutely. Anyway, we don't know much about this village, but you are from here, you must know everything about here and about the places where we were able to shoot. Then the girl says, yes sir, I know everything about this village, and as you said that if you want to make a scary video, then we will take you to a place that will be the best for your video. What do you call urban people? Yes, it will be the best. Don't worry, we will make this video of yours very amazing. But Nitish says on this that all that is fine, but we do not have to go to any real haunted place. Just tell us about a place that is just visual horror, but there has been no ghostly activity on the other side till date. But don't think I am afraid of these ghosts. Oh, that's what I was saying for these three friends. They are very afraid of all this. So if these three go to such a place, then they will be so scared that they may become hell. Then Anuj gets angry at this and says, what nonsense are you talking about, Nitish? But then the girl says, don't worry sir, I will just take you to some scary place, which is just scary in appearance and where you can make a video. It is just an old place and it is just so scary. There is no shadow of ghosts or spirits in it, sir. Then Rahul says, how can we believe that the place where you take us will not be a real ghost place? You can even lie to us. Now is there something written on your head that you are the child of Harish Chandra? But Nitish scolds Rahul on this and says, hey, how are you talking to them? Rahul, you are doubting them. Oh, you will not find a more honest person than this in this whole world by looking for a lamp. I understand and apologize to them. But then Rahul says, when I didn't do anything, why should I apologize? And now you are treating me like this for this girl who just arrived. This is very wrong, Nitish. But on this, Nitish stares at Rahul angrily and says, what did I say? Apologize to them for now. Then Rahul also says to the girl, a little angry and irritated, sorry, Aloo Kachori. And hearing this, Nitish's anger reaches the seventh heaven and angrily says, Rahul, but that girl calms Nitish down. It doesn't matter. I will make that scary video of yours so well that your friends will be happy with me and then they will not speak like this about me. And on this, Anuj says softly in a hushed voice, we are already happy. Then what does Rahul say to Anuj? Hey, speak loudly. Then Anuj laughs a little and says, oh, nothing. That's all I want to do now. And then Nitish says, and so does mine. Then Sanjay says, but I am missing home. Come on guys, hurry up this video, then let's go back home. Then Nitish says, hey Sanjay, you have to go home and I am thinking of settling down here. And then Anuj says, and I also.
Rahul says, leave all this. Let's finish the job as quickly as possible so that we go to see Grandpa. Then Nitish asks the girl, hey, you didn't tell your auspicious name. Then Anuj also asks the girl in a very loving manner, yes, you didn't tell me your name. By the way, my name is Anuj. And then Nitish says, and my name is Nitish ji. And both of them have names as Rahul. Then Nitish puts his hand on Sanjay and says, and his name is Sanjay. Let's get our introduction done. Now it's your turn. What's your name? Then the girl says in a very strange voice to this, my name is Apocalypse. And hearing this, all four of them are a little scared. But Nitish laughs and says, yes, what did you say? What, sir? Then the girl again says, yes, I know my name is a little strange, but the villagers have given me this name, Apocalypse. Then Sanjay says to this, the whole village has named you. Why did your parents raise their hands when you were named? Then the girl says, yes, although my name was Komal, the villagers changed my name to Omnishani. Why did it happen? Don't you like my name? Then Rahul quickly says, didn't like it. Then Nitish and Anuj scold him on this, and then Anuj says, hey, do you know about the importance of these names? The whole village has named it together, so imagine how important it will be for this village. Don't talk too much. And then Anuj looks at the girl with a smile and says, don't take it offense to it. This is just a little unbelievable. Actually, he was not injured on his head in the childhood, so it is like this. On this, Rahul says, very surprised, how did you guys find out about this? I hid this from you. Then Anuj says, shut up. And then Anuj looks at the girl again and says, your name is very good. From your name it seems as if there is a very high cultured and virtuous girl.
I think it's more of a demon's name. Then Anuj asks Rahul on this, did you say anything? Then Rahul shakes his voice in the name. Then Nitish says, hey, leave all this. You tell me, Vinashi ji, because you are also the director of our video. So you tell us what we should do in our video so that our video looks very real. Actually, we have to show this video in our school so that the people of the whole school feel how brave we are who have come out of such a big problem. And we become popular in the whole school. We were the only ones in the whole school. So you understand what to do. Then the girl stares at the destructive Nitish in a very strange way and says, yes, I have understood what I have to do. And seeing this, Nitish gets a little scared, and then Rahul says, just have to make a video. You don't have to be killed if you are giving such a reaction. Then the girl becomes a little normal after hearing this from Rahul and says, okay, so let's start making videos now. First of all, you do such a thing that this forest is recording well, because this forest looks very scary, isn't it? Then Sanjay starts recording the forest first as per the girl's words. And while recording like this, all five of them come inside the forest. And then the girl says, Babuji, I'll show you a well. This well is also inside this forest, and that well is also quite scary. Then Nitish says, as you say. And then the girl takes them all to that well. The well was a little strange, and there was very little water left inside it. And then Sanjay says, does anyone come to fill water from inside this well, and that too in this forest? Then Rahul says that someone must be coming to fill water. See how little water is left inside it. Then Nitish says that the well inside the forest looks a bit strange. Then the girl says, oh father, it is strange. Whatever it is good for you, isn't it? Now let us tell you what you need to do next. Now what you do is to tell in your video that this well is a cursed well. Here a girl jumped and committed suicide. That is why now the people of the whole village are very scared of this well, and no one even goes around this well. But you guys are recording here very fearlessly without fear of anyone, and you will even drink the water from this well. And then after you drink the water, a dangerous witch will go after you from here who will haunt the whole village. Tell me, how did you feel? Then Nitish says, oh wow, very good. Now it will be exactly like that. But Rahul is surprised at this and says, what a good one. I don't know how the water of this well will be, if it is poisonous. But then the girl says to Rahul, oh no Babuji, this is not poisonous water. Then Rahul gets angry at this and says to the girl, first of all you stop calling us this Babuji. Do you see that you are calling us Babuji? And yes, this Babuji is not spoken by anyone in the village anymore. And accordingly, we should also call you Mataji. Then Nitish gets angry at Rahul again and says, I had already told you that you will have to teach Rahul not to misbehave with him and teach him many times. But Rahul also answers Nitish on this saying that whatever he is, but I am not going to drink the water of this dirty well. Then Sanjay also supports Rahul in this and says, "You are absolutely right, Rahul. And Nitish, I am also a little disgusted to drink the water of this well, yaar. How dirty the well is. It doesn't seem that anyone would have even filled water from this well here in the village." But Anuj also supports Nitish on this, saying, "This water is absolutely fine. We will make a video only after drinking it, as these destroyers said." Then Sanjay says, "Hey," but then Rahul cuts off Rahul's words on this and tells him, "Let it be, Sanjay. They won't listen to us. At the behest of this strange girl, she will make a video of this well or even drinking toilet water." And hearing this from Rahul, Nitish says very angrily, "What did you say?" Then Anuj says, "Leave them and we start making videos." "Yes, what do we have to do next?" Then the girl says to this, "Is cement dissolved in your ear? I was told." Hearing this, Rahul makes fun of Anuj and says, "Karwali?" And then Sanjay also starts laughing. Then Nitish says, "Okay, so now we will make a video drinking water from this well." But Rahul still refuses to do it and says, "No matter what happens, I will not do it. I will never get water from this dirty well, nor will I listen to this girl." When the plan to make this video was all four of us, then what to do in the video, all four of us will also decide what to do in the video, not any third, meaning the fifth. But then Nitish says, "But it will be what this girl says. And if you want to be a part of this video, then you will also have to do." But then Rahul angrily says that, "Okay, so if this is the case, then I will do this, I will not be a part of the video." And after hearing this from Rahul, Sanjay also supports him and says, "Yes, I also do not become a part of this video. Rahul and I will see something else. Lick your both souls." Then Anuj says, "You are making a mountain of rye out of so much talk." Nitish then tells Anuj, "If they don't want to be a part of the video, then it's okay. We are both going to make this video. Let these two go." After saying this, Anuj and Nitish start making videos and Rahul and Sanjay leave from there angry, and the girl gives them instructions. Then first Nitish grabs the video camera and records Anuj. Then Anuj says, "When the camera is on, then look guys, how much more scary this well looks. I hear that this well is a cursed well. See, no villager around me is wandering around this well. In fact, a girl committed suicide by jumping into this well a long time ago. That is why now it has become a cursed well. And there is so much fear of this well in this village that even if any villager sees this well by mistake, he gets a heart attack there. But you can see how fearless I am. So I am standing safely near this well and nothing is happening to me. And here I have my friend Nitish, with whom I am not even able to touch the fear." Then Nitish turns off the camera. Then both of them start looking for something to draw water from the well. But then the girl suddenly gives him a bucket and says, "Take, you drink water from this well." But on this, Nitish says very surprisingly that all that is fine, but how will we drink water from this bucket? Then the girl says, "It is obvious that we will drink from the boss's mouth. They don't drink water from their ears, right?" And hearing this, Anuj starts laughing suppressedly. And Nitish also says a little embarrassed, "I mean that there will be no problem in drinking water from such a big bucket. Why don't we do such a thing that we can drink the water we have brought with us in the video? How can anyone know whether it is the water from this well or from our house?" But then the girl refuses to do so and says, "No sir, no. If you do this, the video will not play. Arey, if you want to make a video, make it right. When you show everyone drinking water from this well, you will see that you will be everywhere. And as far as the bucket is concerned, you have to work a little hard to get something." Then Anuj also goes ahead on this and says, "You are right, you are saying the anniversary. Hey man, Nitish, don't think too much and just make a video. Let's shoot this well first drinking water. Then you do it later, okay?" And then Anuj says, smiling at the girl, "Why am I right, anniversary?" Then on this, the girl says to Anuj, "Absolutely, but I say that you are the most intelligent among all your friends." And Anuj becomes very happy to hear this. And then Nitish also agrees to it. The girl then grabs the camera and records Anuj and Nitish. And then when the video recording starts, first of all Anuj says, "Look friends, we have also got a bucket and now we are going to drink water from this well." He also comes out in front of all of you. And then with the help of Anuj, bucket water comes out from inside the well and shows it in front of the camera. And then he makes a little mouth because the water was a little strange to drink. But then he tries to hide his expression a little in front of the camera and says, "Look friends, I have drunk such dangerous well water. Now my friend Nitish will do this work.
After all, he is my friend. If he is, he will be as brave as I am. Come on, Nitish, now you do it for everyone.
Then as soon as Nitish is also about to drink that water, then he looks at Rahul and Sanjay, who were hiding behind the tree and was secretly forbidding them to drink the water of the well. And the fear was clearly visible on the faces of both of them. And seeing this, Nitish pauses a little. But then the girl says, "Hey, let's start your turn." But seeing them like this, Nitish says, "Wait, I will come now. I need to go to the washroom. I'll be back in just 2 minutes." And after saying this, Nitish secretly goes to Rahul and Sanjay and asks them what happened to them and why does he seem so scared. And then Rahul and Sanjay tell Nitish to run out of here or else we will all be killed. And hearing this, Nitish gets very scared and asks him why we ran away and what happened. But Sanjay again insists and says that we will tell later that first all run away from here and also secretly call Anuj here on some pretext and then quickly leave from here. But Nitish says no, first tell me what is the matter, and anyway both of you are number one idiot. Someone must have told some lies to scare both of you and you both must have come to his words. And you understand that the reason why you are both doing this weird thing is because you both don't like that girl working with us in the video. Isn't that the case? Then Rahul says, "It's not like that, man, you leave here first." But Nitish gets stuck and says, "I am not going to go no matter what you do." Then Rahul slaps Nitish angrily and says, "Go and bring Anuj here and come from here." Seeing this form of Rahul, quietly Sanjay is also very surprised. And then Nitish stops talking. She goes and he runs to Anuj and tells him that, "Hey man, Anuj has gone very wrong. We'll have to get back to the car quickly." Then Anuj tells Nitish on this that you are thinking of taking me from here in the middle of the shoot. What happened after all? Then Nitish tells Anuj that he is lying. That's actually going to be my stomach pain in 5 minutes. So before you have stomach pain, I have to take his medicine. And I have taken the medicine from my house. So walk with me in the car to get my medicine. Then Anuj gets very confused on this and says, "What the F are you talking about? How do you know if your stomach will start hurting after 5 minutes? That's when he was saying don't spend too much time with Rahul and Sanjay. Then Nitish tells Anuj on this, "Oh man, I am telling the truth. Actually, I start having a stomach ache at this time every day, doesn't it? That's why I now take medicine before the stomach pain starts, so that I don't have stomach pain." Then Anuj says, "Do such a thing that you go and take medicine and I stay here." But Nitish starts forcing Anuj on this and says, "Oh come on man, are you of any use or not? Your friend here needs you so much and you're making excuses." Then Anuj gets a little angry at this and says, "Hey, why do you need me to take medicine? Are you a little kid that I have to put medicine in your mouth? Go eat and eat, that's what I am waiting for you with Umnisheji." And then the girl also says that, "Oh sir, it is a small shot. All you have to do is drink water." But Nitish tells Anuj that I will not be able to go alone. I've lost my way. You leave me. If you want, you can give me medicine there and come back. But come on now. Then Anuj also understands that there must be something that Nitish is behaving like this. That's why he gets ready to go with him and tells Nitish that come on, let's go. I will go with you, bus. And then Nitish and Anuj start leaving from there. And then after coming halfway, Anuj asks Nitish what happened, why was he behaving like this? But Nitish tells Anuj that you go out first and then I will tell. Rahul and Sanjay are also waiting for us outside. And when they both reach outside, Rahul and Sanjay are already waiting for them there. And there is another man with them who seems to be from that village. And he both rushes to the two of them. And then panting, Nitish tells Sanjay that both of us should run away from that forest. But now tell me what happened and who is this guy with you two? Then Anuj says, "Man, what is happening to all this?" Then the man who was standing with Rahul and Sanjay says to them, "Well, so you are both. Listen, did that girl do something bad to you?" Then Anuj gets a little angry at this and says to the man, "Hey, who are you?" Then Rahul tells them that, "Oh man, this is the same man who told us about that girl and about this forest. Actually, when we were both getting angry with you and coming back to our car, then we found this man and he was very surprised to see me and Sanjay coming out of the forest and started asking us what we both went to do inside this terrible forest. Then I told them about the girl who we met in the starting and took us inside the forest.
And hearing all this man got very scared, and then I asked him if the point, why does he look so scared? Then they told me that the girl we had met earlier was not a human but a witch, which had tormented this entire village a long time ago. I couldn't talk to him much. All he told me was that both of you were in danger with that girl. And when I heard this, I was very frightened, and we both went back to the forest to get you. Then Nitish says to the man, Chacha, why are you fooling our friends? Then the man says very angrily, I am not fooling anyone. Understand, boys, you just tell me if that spirit did you any harm. Then Nitish is a little scared and says that no, he did not harm us in any way, but he was helping us in making a video. Then the man said how he helped you make a video. Then Nitish told them that just she asked us to record the forest, and that's how she brought us inside the forest, and there she showed us a well and said that this is a very old well and this well will be great for our video, and if we make up this story that it is a cursed well, and inside this well a girl had given her life, because of which no one comes around that well nor drinks the water of this well, so why don't we drink the water inside this well and show it in the video so that people call us very brave and everyone likes this video of ours very much. That's all. Then the man asks him in a hurry, what was the name he told you? Then Nitish and Rahul together say his name and shy and say apocalyptic. Then the man angrily tells them, you idiots, she wasn't telling a story, she was telling you her story, because all this really happened. The girl who met you here and told you all this has actually done it, and she's a witch. Because of that, there was starvation in our village. And hearing this, Sanjay says, why did she eat so much? Then the man says to Sanjay, hey, not because, but because she was a girl who played the band of the whole village in her selfishness. Then hearing this, Nitish says very surprised, what do you mean? The man then goes on to explain that it was some 20 years ago when all this happened. There was a simple girl from our village named Komal. One day, Komal's marriage was fixed with the son of a landlord, but when the wedding day came, there was a lot of interruption in her marriage and she could not get married. Then one day, Komal came to know that one of her friends was behind all this. Actually, Komal's friend was jealous of her getting married in her big house, because of which she made things like black magic and magic on him. And as soon as Komal came to know about this, she went to him, and before he could say anything further, Anuj speaks, he killed her. Then Nitish says, I think he must have thrown him into this well. Then the man says, oh no, he, and again interrupting that man, Rahul says this, no, I feel that Komal must have jumped into this well with her friend. Hearing all this, the village man gets angry and angrily says, you guys tell me, I'm going the main. But then everyone stops him and Nitish says, sorry, now no one will interrupt, you speak, and you all put a finger on your mouth, come on. And after hearing this, everyone puts a finger on their mouth. Then the man goes on to tell that now no one will say anything, understand? Then Nitish says, yes, you tell further. Then the man goes on to say, oh owls, Komal did not kill him, she hugged him, because Komal herself did not want to get married, so knowingly or unknowingly, her friend had helped Komal.
Now Komal was saved, but all of us villagers were going to get trapped. Because from there, Komal came to know about black magic and these tantras through her friend, and she also starts getting interested in them and starts learning about these things through a Baba. Now she was so mad about all this that she started learning the wrong things again, like the killing action, and when he learned it for the first time, he tried that action on no one else but on his friend who had brought him into all this. That is, the same friend of hers who broke Komal's marriage by these actions. And Komal had made him his first victim. Then she passed away, but all of us villagers were trapped. He thought of ending the entire village for fear of going to jail, that neither we would survive nor would anyone know about his actions, because he was now proud of himself. And then he made the lives of all the villagers miserable. At that time, there was only one well in our village, from which the whole village used to drink water and cook food. And he used to do such magic in the water of this well that whoever drank the water of this well would gradually fall ill and start becoming weak. Now because of all this, many villagers had to go to the hospital, and no one could understand who suddenly caught the eye of the whole village. Then the Baba from whom Komal was learning this action told that all this was done by Komal, because now because of Komal, that Baba was also getting very upset.
and Komal herself was drinking water from another village. But we villagers did not know that whatever was happening because of the water of that well. And then when everyone went to catch Komal, she ran away and came here. And when we tried to catch her to send her to jail, she jumped inside that well and gave her life. After he left, we thought everything was fine, but that didn't happen. The people of the village were still troubled by these diseases and the weakness that was happening. Because his soul was still there, we were harassing the villagers. The whole village was very upset with him. And one day, we all got together to change his name from Komal to Destroyer. Then Anuj says softly to Sanjay that you are naming it even in so much trouble. And what does the man say when he hears this? Did you say something? Then Anuj says no to this. You will tell me further how you all got rid of the soul of that Komal, I mean Apocalypse. And then the man further tells that one day a person from one of our own villages called a Siddha Pandit to our village, and with his help we got rid of the Apocalypse. And that Pandit tied the soul of Komal to that well and told everyone that no matter what, but no one will go to this forest anymore. Then Nitish says, what happened then? Then the man says, what was it to be? All the villagers got taps installed in their homes. What else? And hearing this, Nitish gets a little irritated and says, oh, I mean, what happened to the Apocalypse? Then the man says again, well, of the perishable? Oh, she still wanders in this forest, and whoever comes near this forest, especially a new person who has come to this village for the first time, goes after her and tries to come back to the village through her. And so, she thought of making all four of you her prey, but all four of you survived. Then Anuj says, that's why I think, why is the water test of that well so dirty? It's good that you didn't drink that water. Hearing this, the man shouts, did you drink the water from that well? Hearing this, everyone gets scared, and Anuj says, I drank only a little. Why are you feeling so much? Then the man gets angry at this and says, hey ass, drinking water from that well means freeing that Apocalypse from there. Hearing this, Anuj then gets a little scared and says, what do you mean? I didn't understand anything. Then the man goes on to say, you drank the water of the well where that Pandit tied the Apocalypse. So you have come here from that forest by drinking water from that well, meaning that the apocalyptic has also come out of that forest through you, and by now she must have reached the village too. What did you do? Beat it. Hearing all this, all the people together start beating Anuj. Then Anuj says, forgive me, but I didn't know anything about all this. Then everyone stops hitting Anuj, and then Nitish says that now what had to happen has happened. What can you do? By the way, we had forgotten that we would have to go back to our city right now. I have a little work to do. That's why I meet you sometime if you guys survive. Let's go guys. Saying this, Nitish thinks of escaping from there. But the villager says, don't be too smart with me. And you probably don't know that the apocalypse is not going to leave you. On this, Nitish says, why will she not leave us? We live in this village. As for Rahul, I will remove the address here from his Aadhaar card today. Then the man says, nothing will come of all this. Your friend has drunk the water of that well, and the apocalypse has been liberated through him. One thing to remember is that she is now very close to your friend Anuj. And even if you go back to your city, that apocalyptic will not leave you. In fact, she will now harass you through your friend. And if you go to your city, then it will slowly make the life miserable of the people of your entire city. Just like she did in this village. She is not going to leave the four of you at all. Then Nitish says on this that if we make our friend Anuj vomit and get the water from the well out of his mouth, will we be saved from it? Hearing this of Nitish, the village man starts staring at Nitish with great surprise. And seeing this, Nitish says to him, what happened? Why are you staring at me like this? Then the man says to Nitish, I used to think that among all your friends, maybe you are a little wiser, but you stupidly left them behind. Hearing this, Nitish gets a little embarrassed and says to him, what do you mean? Then the man is a little irritated and says to Nitish, hey head of fools, what will happen if that water is extracted? When that apocalypse is now completely free, your friend still has water from that well in his stomach, but by now the water must have gone into his veins. So what's the use of vomiting now, my brother? Then Sanjay tells Nitish that he got it done. And then Nitish also gets angry at Sanjay and says, shut up. And by saying this, Nitish says to that man, then now you tell me what to do. How are we going to get rid of that apocalyptic spirit now? On Nitish's words, the man says, look, you will first have to meet the Sarpanch here and tell him about the scandals you have done. Only then we will draw some conclusions about what we need to do next. Saying this, he takes all four of them to the Sarpanch of the village and tells them everything. and the Sarpanchji gets very angry after hearing this and slaps all four of them in one turn and says that what crazy have you done? And Rahul, you are from this village, aren't you? Yet you don't know anything here? On this, Rahul says, Sarpanchji, I myself have come to this village for the first time. My parents are so busy with work that they never got a chance to take me to this village. But I had to meet my grandfather, because when I was very young, the cities came to visit me, but I was never able to visit him in his village. And I was missing my grandfather a lot. So I thought that if no one takes me, then I will come here myself with my friends to meet my grandfather. Hearing this, Sarpanchji says that all four of you are not even old yet. What will happen to the four of you? Then the same village man says to the Sarpanch that we can't save them, can we? Sarpanchji, on this, the Sarpanch says, you have to deal with these people. Oh, our thinking is the thinking of our village. How will we escape the terror of that destroyer now? Oh, how hard it was to get rid of him. But because of these idiots, we will now have to look back on those days. And the priest who saved us from that apocalypse earlier is also no more. I don't know at what fateful hour these four had stepped into our village. Who will save us from it? Now that apocalyptic will destroy the entire village. Sarpanchji says this and sits holding his head. And the village man and the rest of the people take care of him and give him water. Because after hearing all this, Sarpanchji was in a very bad condition due to fear. And seeing his condition, Sanjay says, what kind of Sarpanch is this? That is what I'm most afraid of.
We were not in such a bad condition as we have been by listening to it. Anuj then elbows Sanjay and signals him to keep quiet. Then the same villager says, but we have to find some solution to avoid this. Then the man with the sarpanch says, look, now we don't know any way to avoid this, but tomorrow evening there is going to be a jagger, so why don't we take them there? Now our gods and goddesses will solve it. They come, but if these parts come to people, who knows, this awakening will save you. Then Nitish says, will it really save us? Then the man says, now let's try it because we have no other way. Look, you have to take care of yourself until tomorrow and keep meditating on God as much as you can. And tell me, where are you guys staying? Then Rahul says, all this will stay at my grandfather's house. We came to meet them. Hearing this from Rahul, the Sarpanch angrily says that if he came to meet his grandfather, then why did he not go to him first? Did you all go to that forest to die? Hearing this of the Sarpanchji, all the people present there calm the Sarpanchji, and then the village man who met them in the forest leaves them to Rahul's house, because all four of them were very scared, and they were afraid to go alone. Then Rahul tells everyone on the way that we don't know when we will reach Dadaji. He must have been waiting for us with his eyelids spread for a long time. Then when they all reach Rahul's grandfather's house, they see that Rahul's grandfather's house is very beautiful, and some people of the house come out and start welcoming Rahul and his friends. And then when they go inside to meet Rahul's grandfather, and when they meet him, the other three are very surprised except Rahul. They go because Rahul's grandfather had already grabbed the cot, and seeing his condition, Anuj says that Rahul, you were saying that your grandfather is waiting for us with his eyelids spread, but they are here by themselves. Then Rahul tells his friends on this that understand that he has become old now, and then Rahul comes to his grandfather and touches his feet and introduces his friends. But Rahul's grandfather was now in such a bad condition he couldn't even say anything right. Then Rahul's aunt comes there and says, the news about that scandal of yours has spread in the whole village, and the whole village is very angry with you. The man who came with you told me that tomorrow you are going to go to the Jagger. I hope you get well tomorrow. Just don't let that apocalyptic disaster come upon our village again. And yes, don't sleep tonight by mistake. Hearing Rahul's aunt's words, Anuj asks in surprise, why is there a problem with our sleep? Now again Rahul's aunt says on this, if you sleep tonight, then that apocalypse will dominate you, and you will start harming yourself by yourself. So you don't have to sleep at all tonight, and just keep meditating on God all night. Then Nitish asks them, if we fall asleep, we will harm ourselves, but how is this? On this, Rahul's aunt tells that if you guys, and especially this friend of yours who has drunk the water of that well, If you sleep tonight, it will do strange things in your sleep. As soon as you pick up a sharp weapon in your sleep, you can harm yourself and the person in front. When the first apocalypse had troubled the people of the village, even then it had become forbidden for the people of the village to eat gold, because whenever a villager slept, he was found injured in the morning, because he used to kill himself in his sleep, and also the other. That's why I am telling you not to sleep, any of you, tonight, because she has met all four of you, so who knows, it will affect all three of you. So today you have to be very careful. Remember, my point is that you have to keep yourself safe to go to Jagger tomorrow. And after saying this, Rahul's aunt leaves from there, and all four of them are very scared to hear her and decide not to sleep the whole night. But after a time at night, they fall asleep, and anyway, all four of them were also tired of the journey, because of which all four of them are not able to handle themselves and fall asleep even if they do not want to. And then after they sleep, Anuj starts behaving strangely. He starts walking on his own in his sleep, and there was a bamboo lying in the room. He picks it up and attacks his three friends who were sleeping at that time with that bamboo, due to which the three of them get up and start stopping Anuj, but Anuj is killing them all like crazy. Then, hearing the noise, the rest of the people of the house come there and see Anuj beating everyone like this, start stopping him, but Anuj was overpowering them all. Then Rahul's aunt pours some cold water on Anuj, which makes him conscious, and when he sees this condition of himself and his friends, he gets terribly scared. And then Rahul's aunt says, "I told all four of you not to sleep tonight, yet you sold horses and slept." Then Nitish says, "What do you do, auntie? All four of us were very tired from the journey, and we didn't even know when we fell asleep." Then Rahul's aunt says, "Hey, no matter what, you have to control yourself tonight, or else you will sleep forever in the process of sleeping. And tell the three of you, did the apocalypse come in the dreams of the three of you?" Then Nitish says, "No woman had. But yes, the dream was scary, as if I am stuck in a place and I am having trouble breathing there, and I am not able to get out of there even after trying very hard." Then Sanjay says, "Yeah man, I had a similar dream." Then Rahul says, "Same here." Hearing this, Rahul's aunt says, "I mean, now that apocalypse is trying to dominate all three of you, but when only Anuj drank the water, how is that apocalypse able to dominate them?" On this, Rahul says, "It seems it will be his updated version." Then Rahul's uncle says, "I feel like this is the beginning of that. She will capture these three first, then the entire village as she did before. I'm telling you, these four are in big trouble. We have to take care of them now, otherwise these four will not survive till tomorrow, and then that apocalypse will trouble us villagers." Then Rahul's aunt says, "Sister-in-law, we all stay with them tonight, and if any of them try to sleep, we will wake them up by beating them." Then they all do the same, and the whole night the four of them continue to be beaten, because whenever any of them sleep, they are woken up by hitting water on their faces or hitting them again. And it is like this in the morning, and due to not sleeping and beating, all four of them are in a bad condition. Then another villager comes to them at their house that because of those four, the apocalypse has now come to their village. So now even the whole village cannot sleep until they get rid of it, because then that apocalypse will make them sleep badly. Hearing all this, the four of them feel very embarrassed that the whole village was traveling because of them, and for this reason the whole village is also angry with them. Then in the evening when they wake up, the four of them go there. There were many gods and goddesses on top of many people, and seeing this, the four of them are a little scared, but they were hoping they might find a way to escape the apocalypse here. Then a Baba comes to them and tries to put an ash on them, but the four of them start behaving very strangely, and the Baba who came to sprinkle ashes on them attacks them and starts killing them. It seemed like something had come inside of him, which is not allowing all four of them to recover. Now whoever comes there to heal them, the four of them attack him, but they don't even let themselves touch it.
Then suddenly a person is coming there shouting a lot, and when they look back, the four of them are shocked, because the man who is coming there after running is none other than Rahul's grandfather. And seeing him running like this, Rahul gets emotional, because Rahul's grandfather could not walk, and he is a cot. They were caught, so how are they able to run like this? And then Rahul's grandfather comes running to all four of them and says to all four of them, "How did you come back here? Apocalypse, if you don't leave, I'll destroy you." And hearing all this, all the people present there fall at Rahul's grandfather's feet and then sit in front of him with folded hands.
At that time, Rahul's grandfather was obsessed with Hiramal Devta, and he's a very powerful deity. And then Anuj starts doing strange things, and he now starts killing himself. Now Anuj climbs himself on a very big pillar, and from inside it he says in a very terrible voice, "If anyone tries to get in my way, I will throw this boy down from here, so stay away from me." Seeing this scene, all the villagers are terribly scared. But then Rahul's grandfather, who had the voice of Hiramal Devta at that time, he also comes to Anuj with a jerk, and when the apocalyptic is about to throw Anuj down, he saves him and forcibly brings him down. And then he puts the ashes on Anuj's head, which cures Anuj. And then he puts ashes on the heads of all three of them, so that all four of them are cured. And then a yellow light, which was apocalyptic, goes back to the same forest from there, and everyone thanks Rahul's grandfather, who had the abode of Hiramal Devta, and bows their heads before him, and then he also blesses all of them. And after some time, the residence of Hiramal Devta is removed from Rahul's grandfather, and Rahul.
So friends, this was our story today. How did you like the story? Please do tell me by commenting in the comment box. And also, those who haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel. Take care of yourself and your family. I will meet you soon with a new story. Thank you.